growing up, I'm gonna admit it, I was into wrestling. You know, my guys, you know, Hulk Hogan obviously was everybody's favorite, but you know, Captain Lou Albano and Junkyard Dog and the Killer Bees and the British Bulldogs and, you know, everybody out there, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, The Animal, you name them, right? Like, I ate it up. I ate it up. As fake as it might have been, I ate it up. But then, you know, I started getting out of it, and sort of essentially towards the tail end of my wrestling watching, when I kind of wasn't really watching it anymore, but my dad was still kind of watching it every now and then, they introduced a character that was right in there for horror fans. And it almost brought me back to wanting to watch wrestling full time. Admittedly, I probably watched a lot more wrestling at that point because of him than I normally probably would, but at the same time, I didn't watch nearly as much as I used to. And that, my friends, as you may have guessed, is because of The Undertaker. Now this has nothing to do with wrestling or that particular wrestler. No, this is The Undertaker on Blu-ray, released from Vinegar Syndrome, with this fancy slipcover. So we're going to open this up and take a look inside. I don't know too much about this film, but we'll take a look at it sometime. Probably in 31 Days of Horror or something like that. Who knows? So this is the slip. Pretty cool, eh? So it doesn't have any information on it other than the name of the film and the little logo for Vinegar Syndrome. It is die cut out, right? So that's how you can see the actual thing inside. It's got these sort of greasy fingerprinty type things put on there. Those are essentially just the whole case is matte except for these fingerprint areas, which are glossy, so it makes it look like there's either bloody fingerprints or oily fingerprints on the case, which is pretty cool. And then you get to the actual thing. So that's the cover that you would see otherwise. There's the back. I do believe that slipcover was a limited edition, so I think you can still get this, but you may not be able to get the slipcover. I don't know. But it does have one of those anti-theft things at the top, so we will remove that before taking a look inside. And I was afraid of that. Happens all the time. Don't get it. Oh, still didn't get a clean pull. Alrighty then. So, I think it's all off now. So, just in case, pause it. There's a lot to read there. You know how it goes. So we open it up and, whoa, hey, what do we get? We get something on the left-hand side here. We get a little booklet. So there's the front of the booklet. There's the back of the booklet. And quickly flip through. We get some pages here. Lots of writing and such. And I do believe some, there you go, more writing. Not a lot of images. I would have thought they probably would have, they could have padded it out with some images and such, but it's also, I guess this last page is technical credits about the release. So when we look inside, what do we get? Well, we get weird. So we do get disc art. We do get disc art. This is the Blu-ray over here, clearly marked because it's got the blue band with the Blu-ray logo. But you'll notice this is the top half and this is the bottom half of the front cover. So kind of cheesy, cheap way of putting a cover like disc art on there, but at the same time kind of smart because, you know, the DVD is the bottom half, the Blu-ray is the top half, so they're not the same, but at the same time they are the same. And notice, you know, the Undertaker is at the top of this and the Undertaker's at the bottom of that because that's where they would overlap. It's a little different. I mean, it's not anything really crazy, but it's different. DVD is pressed as one would expect. Blu-ray is pressed as one would expect. And if you had your eyes open, you probably noticed that. Boom! Yes. There is some, I don't know, I think it may be the same. Is it the same? No. Not the same image that was on the insert, so let's put this sucker back together. Again, I don't know anything about this, but Joe Spinell is in it, and therefore it is something I look forward to because he is involved in many a good movie. So, close this sucker up. But yeah, this is The Undertaker on Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome, unboxed, so you know what's going on inside. Now, I will give you a little hint when it comes to these Vinegar Syndrome slipcovers. Push them out through the bottom, put them back in through the bottom, because when you're trying to do it through the top, it's doable, but I don't even know if this one has it. Well, I do know they have it on some of them. There's a little rubber tabby thing. Oh, no, this one's just a really good fit, so maybe this isn't one of them. So, no, it goes in either way really fine. So this isn't like the other ones. This one works up or down perfectly well. Who would have thought? There you go. The Undertaker on Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome, unboxed, so you know what's going on inside. Comment down below if you've seen the film or you just like the packaging. Let me know what you think. Keep everything spoiler-free as always. Love to hear from you. Till next video, take care. Have a good one.